I ain't gonna lie, that's right, y'all, bro. Lose. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Not having a job versus having a job. We got the bulls on the bus, and they both sad, bro. Obviously, if you see somebody looking out the side of the bus side of the window, they might be contemplating a little bit. They might be down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. And yo, y'all tell me, bruh, or mom, you better yet tell me, cause you the one with the adult job. You got the
No, the
you
question
got the
is,
big bruh job. Talk to
okay.
him.
Anyway,
Like,
looking. Oh, what
yeah.
happened? They don't get to see the picture.
What's not? Nah, they can see it. I
Okay,
ain't gonna
now
lie,
look at this picture because it's like, put us down.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
having a job, he's sad. Having a job, he's still sad.
Yeah, no, I feel like that does represent a lot of society today.
And
I'm
I
not
know
gonna cap.
sometimes, I be asking questions because, listen, I know I be adulting because how do people? I know this is kind
You
of
be
like off.
adulting?
Yeah, because
Yeah, we know, we
yeah,
know.
this is kind of off because I look at
Yeah.
people and I'm like, man, I work every day. I try to work every program that exists in school.
Yo, what they
You know
say?
what I'm
You
saying?
going virtue signal? Oh my God, bruh. You having a job? Why should you be able to complain? Nah,
No, I'm just no.
I'm giving a response to
Oh,
what
that's what they gonna
Hedges
say.
said.
No, my question is, why can't I go on vacation?
Oh, that's because
Like,
you
you
don't
know
got
what I'm
no
saying?
money.
So
I
I'm
got no
looking,
cheese.
then I'm on the side with it
Yo.
having a job. I'm like, I can't even go on vacation. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe because I be adulting.
But what does that mean? What does that mean in that context?
I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying.
Some people will take it like, okay, so
Like,
you saying that you be adulting, you can't go on vacation. I don't know. I guess
exactly.
my model,
Why they correlate?
my thing is like, I want to take care of things. Okay, so me and Bestie, we talking, right? And I'm just the type of person that I don't want to go on a vacation, and then when I come back, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay the bills or how I gotta pay whatever. I'm
So okay, so no. To play off that, because I understand what you're saying. Okay, so do you think with that, do you think your job should pay you more so you'd be able to comfortably live, and be able to go on more vacations, or do you think just like should you be able to work more to be able to save up for that? See, because that's the thing though, because I could see how heads would be like, oh well, yeah, if you want to go on vacation, well you gotta have the cheese, and then
yeah,
then it's
no.
like, oh you're complaining about your job, but oh we all hate our job, no one wants to work. So then I would have just asked like, do you feel like you're not getting the opportunity to go on vacations at all? Like that's one other thing in
Yeah,
itself. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I know. I know that's a whole nother conversation. But I just be thinking about that. Like,
Cause
I don't
like
know. I don't know why I can't go on vacation.
this
I
what
be
I'm
thinking
saying.
about that all the time.
Because then I'd be looking at this picture like not having a job, and it's like, yeah, because I could understand not having a job. Obviously, I could understand why you wouldn't be happy, bro. You don't got no job. That means your
Right.
money not coming in.
But
You're
there's
not
some
paying for
people that
nothing.
don't have a job and be living a life.
That's what I'm saying.
How the heck?
Like, you ever see those memes, mom? It'd be like that unemployed friend on a random Tuesday and they just chilling, like having fun.
Yeah.
Like, I be feeling like that sometimes, yo.
Somebody help me out and answer this. Like,
And that's why I'll say, this is why this video is not a virtue signal, at least not on my end. Like, I know I don't got no job. I'm happy to be able to do this YouTube job. I know it's not paying a crazy jump, but yo, y'all been watching the vids. Appreciate y'all supporting,
yes,
watching the whole
thank
job.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
And
still
it's
ain't paying the bills.
a little bit
yet.
of the money starting to come in. I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm looking hype, man. Like, the next couple of checks looking all right. I'm like, all right, cool. You
We
know what I'm saying?
appreciate it, but it still ain't getting you a happy meal. But
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying. So I'm not even gonna sit here and complain like, oh my God, bro, not having a job sucks so much, because I know this heads is working full time 9 to 5s, and it's like, bro,
Some of them is miserable.
they miserable, they not happy, bro, struggling, bro. And I be saying that's again, bro. I don't even want to go into the politics side of it, but like, yo, imagine you the middle class, you working just enough these full time hours, you're not even able to pay rent, bro, barely able to put food on the table. I know heads is struggling, bro.
That's
That's gonna
why.
suck.
Listen, we need somebody that's gonna help us be able to eat. I just said that. I'm like, I remember back in the not back in the days, but I remember when I could take
back in the 40s when mom was alive.
anyway $10 and get a meal. $10. I'm lucky if I could get the meat, or if I could get the vegetable, or I could get the side. But I want to go into like having a job versus not having a job. Sometimes I feel like I'm not at work. And I think that's the best
Is that the
time
product
or
of
the
you
best
enjoying your job?
Yeah, that's the best feeling when you could go to work or to your job and it's just like going to do something that you enjoy, or just like a habit. Like I
Oh, no,
go
I
to
totally
work
understand
and
where
I
you're
go
coming
to my job and I don't look at it as a job. And I think I can't look at it as a job because I'm a teacher, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a big sister,
I'm a
I'm a
dad.
therapist, I'm a brother, I'm a sister. Look, don't worry about the gender. I'm just like,
I'm like, yo, you stop, son.
I'm your
Son,
doctor, I'm your nurse, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just everything. So but I don't stress out. I don't know if that kind of like makes sense.
No, I understand where you come from because I mention this all the time. I told y'all when we started YouTube, I told Mom I never wanted to look at this joint like it's a job because if you look at it objectively, of course, the things that you're doing that's considered your job is like you're doing this and makes you money. That is your job. That's just objectively true. There's no way to avoid that. If it's your main income source and it's what mainly pays your bills, so you could afford to do daily things like life, just living life in general, paying your rent, getting food on the table, yada yada, then yeah, it's your job. But like if you generally enjoy what you do and you're not even looking at it as like that, and you go into the joint that you're doing, obviously it's your main income source, your job, quote unquote, and you love what you do, it's like, bro, you're just enjoying life. You don't even objectify it like that. You don't even look at it like that, and I think that's fire. Like that's cool, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even looking at this picture, like I could see this objectively both ways because even if you have your job and you don't consider it like that, if you have that job, you really don't even consider it a job, you could still end up being unhappy and technically be in this situation right here, bro. Having a job, but you're still sad though because like, bro, I mean, obviously maybe it won't be because of your job, but obviously other sources in your life that objectively control your emotions. You know what I mean? Like if something go on in your family, then you might be sad because of that. If something's going on in other aspects of your life, you may be something like that. But you have a good job that you don't even consider a job. I know that might not make any sense either, but you know what I mean. Like you enjoy your job enough to not look at it as like work like most people do.
How? Oh no, not how. What do you call people who have money and they didn't get it from working? Like. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you want to not have a job, but you want to be rich? Like, what do you mean? Or do you want to have a job and be rich? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do you become rich besides hitting the lotto? And then, but I don't know. I think I see a job and you got to do something to make money.
It depends. There's a lot of ways to make money, like technically, obviously. So, but
let's talk about legal ways.
I guess you could. Is the question more or less like, what do you objectively consider a job? Because a job is like a 9 to 5. Usually, when people think of that, like it's you get a W-2, whether it's salary, when you got to work by the hour,
certain hours,
you know what I'm saying,
and you getting paid.
Yeah, whether you're getting benefits
that's
or
a
not.
job.
I know a lot of it's just not getting benefits. They be running you to 39.5 hours, not getting 40. We're not even gonna talk about that, John. that be wrong. But like, because some people do like freelance work where like it's like a side gig, you know. They always say like side hustles, you can consider that freelance work.
Right, but is that a job?
If it gets to the point where it's your main income source, then technically yes, even though most people consider them side hustles, not something most people would generally consider is a main job. Like for instance, you always see the people that be doing the power wash Johns, like power wash the sidewalks, and they'll do that as a side hustle. And then you have these people that have like those whole power washing sidewalk businesses and John like that. Like,
is that a job?
At first, that's a side hustle because that side hustle is making you a little bit of change on the side, but you still got a main job, and then heads will turn that into your that'll eventually start making more than your main job. Not technically now that's your job, but even though you looked at it as a side hustle, so I guess it objectively depends. But even still, like I said, going back to this picture, like you could feel like this no matter what. I feel like this is just an objective feeling all around. Not only because you could also look at this picture as just like people no matter what situation they're in, they're just unhappy. You can also look at it like that because like again, you could have a job paying $100K plus a year, man. You got great benefits, but then again, something could be going on in your life. Your family not talking to you. Your life miserable. I don't know. You hate what you do. Because some people get forced into like situations where they went down a certain lane in their life. Maybe their parents wanted them to be a doctor. I ain't trying to get no race, Maybe their parents wanted you to be a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer or some junk like that. And you went down that path and you make a lot of T's now, but you don't even like what you do. It's not really your passion. And
that's what having that job
but then you got a job. You know what I'm saying? You got a job.
So you should be happy. It's like you should be happy, jumping for joy because you have a job. You should be appreciative that you have a job and you're making money.
And I would agree with that as well.
But I think you should be happy working. I don't know. That's my thing.
And then that's where I shift over to the other one too, because it's just like I can understand objectively why like not having a job is not gonna make you happy because again. Before we started, like, again, I was telling Mom, before we started, like, a month ago, before we started, like, really making a decent amount of cheese or whatever, like, a month ago, I'm like, nah, bruh. I don't got no consistent junk coming and can't get no car, can't do none of this, can't do none of that. So we just objectively know you got no money, you just can't progress forward in life. So that's a general, I could understand why. But then again, like, what does that lead back to? You just generally being unhappy. It's just because of another cause. I mean, y'all unhappiness now is because you have no money. Meanwhile, the person that got a job, their unhappiness coming from another aspect. You know what I'm saying?
So let's pose a question. Let's end it
before
here and
you
pose
do
this
that,
question.
look at it one more time. Y'all see what it is before my
Not having a job and having a job.
both unhappy. Peep game. Yeah.
Which one? Like, how are you feeling out there? Let's get some feedback instead of saying, "Oh, they just yapping." Sometimes you got to talk about things that people need to hear.
But this is yap that gotta hear. This our commentary.
Yeah, sometimes people got things
yap.
on their mind and they just don't know how to talk about it, or embarrassed to talk about it, or just find an outlet. Let this be your outlet with us, okay? I don't know. You can't privately inbox. I don't know, but let's comment, but not privately. Maybe they don't want to talk about it privately. Let's
at the end, y'all. We gonna give it up to y'all. I understand what Mom trying to say.
Let's talk about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's have some conversation in the comments.
Y'all look at this picture one more time. Not having a job. They on the bus. Not having a job. Having a job. They both sad. How do y'all feel on the subject? You know what I mean? See, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below. Like, do you think life is technically overall worse if you just don't have a job at all, or maybe your life can objectively also be worse even if you do have a good paying job that give you benefits, that give you health care, yada yada. Y'all let us know, like, how are y'all feeling in your own personal lives too? You know what I'm saying? Not to get parasocial, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not even about to get it started. I know how we feel for the parasocial.
Yeah.
But like, how does a picture like this, or what this supposed to represent, affect how y'all are in y'all personal lives? Yeah. Man? Like, how could you relate to this? You know what I mean?
Yap with us.
Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta love a little mama trill Yap Session. But y'all let us also know if you want us to have more videos like this where we just comment on, talk, get a little Yap Session on, you know what I'm saying? Calm Jones.
Sometimes people just need to talk.
Let's talk. No, I know I do. Y'all know me. I be yapping all the time. You see our vids, so.
Some people don't need to talk. But anyway.
Yeah, Mom hating, bro. But nah, seriously though, we at the end of this joint, you know what I'm saying? Again, comment again how y'all feel about the picture, what does it mean to y'all? We gonna get to the end. If y'all enjoyed the little Yap Session, make sure to like this video. Y'all already know. Subscribe. Y'all already know this, man. I ain't gonna lie. We trying to hit 2,500.
Turn this on.
Turn on the post notification bell so every time, Mom, chill. Post a new vid that will be up in your feed. You better watch the whole thing, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. And we out. Peace.